The snow is falling and we are in January now, as we are going to play a whole year in today's video and see how much money we can make in 12 months without buying any equipment, any fields or anything, doing contract work as well as selling the vegetables we make in from these, the mushrooms, etc., selling our cows if we need to, if they get to age, goat milk. But apart from that, contract work. How much can we make in 12 months in Farming Simulator 2025? Okay, so first off, I see that we have some lettuce ready to go. I'm curious, should we be selling it now or next month? So let's find lettuce on the list. Lettuce here, it's only going to go up. So I think we're going to wait till next month, then deliver it to the kiosk, and we might make next to £100 a pallet, maybe even more. I also saw we had a pallet of rice sapling. Let's check this, shall we? And also where we can actually sell it. So that's going to be sold to, it looks like maybe the Goldcrest Valley. Oh, that's a train station. I've never done that. Or the warehouse. But again, I think we'll wait till next month on that. And we also have some mushrooms. Let's check. We have these ones, which again is going to go up. But that can be sold at our own kiosk, which is nice. So mushrooms we're going to sell. Okay, so everything we have, because see mushrooms there, we are going to sell in February. So for January, it looks like we're just doing contract work. There's only 4 jobs because, well, it's snowing. So it looks like we are going to do some ploughing. And let's see how much we can make in January, shall we? So, yeah, over to me in a bit. Okay, so this has been the longest job. It's been so long, my webcam's gone off. This was the longest job I think I've ever had to do. I don't think I ever want to do ploughing again. I'm telling you right now. That was awful. I had an AI worker help me for a while. It took the whole day. So I got an AI helper to help me just while I went and filled up some water. But apart from that, we've done it ourselves. So let's collect on that. We're now 27k in the bank. Birds back to our home base. I think that's it for this month. For January. So what we'll do is we'll have the honey to sell as well. We're going to head back to our base. Let's just go. Oh, yeah, good job, mate. Let's go there and sleep until 8 o'clock on February morning. First chance to investigate how the first month went. And then we can also look at selling some of our stuff this month as well. So we pay a little bit of property, etc. But first off, let's go to finance, shall we? So, finances. So for January, we made 9,300. Okay, if we did that every single month, would make 108,000 over 12 months. So let's have a look. Is there anything there? No, the goats are not old enough yet. Is there anything on the chickens? I don't think so, because again, they're not old enough yet. In terms of mushrooms, we have 3 pallets. We have 3 pallets here. We have 3 pallets of the rice saplings as well. Oh my days, we are minted. We have nothing there. Tell you what then, let's head over to the tractor. And just zoom out a little bit. Now, the reason we're heading over to the tractor is the rice saplings we don't sell in our local farm. The rest of it we can just take straight over to our own shop. But the rice saplings we will not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Then we will detach it. Let's just go over the neighbour's farm, don't worry. He's never going to know. Hopefully. Okay. And what we're going to do is... Let's see if we've got any better driving this, shall we? So I wish there was a way to zoom in on the forks. Do you know what I mean? So when we are doing this kind of work, we can kind of zoom in on where we are. Just think that would make it a lot easier if we could do that. I mean, luckily, you don't really have to pick stuff up properly. See there? I would like to be at a different angle. I would like to be at a different angle where we're kind of looking more down the forks properly. Because if we go in, we can't see anything. Nothing at all. So this is the only option from here. And it just doesn't give us the correct angle, in my opinion, in terms of having the confidence to load. Especially when I've put our rice saplings in such a poor location for... I don't know how much we're going to make from all this, but I'm quite confident we could make a good amount of money here. This is 3 whole pallets, only a month or two after we've built this this thing. A little bit tight for getting in and out. Maybe a fork truck long term might be needed just because of the tight spaces we're working with. Oh, we got it on. So let's go here. Let's reverse up to this. Attach it, and then we can click there and click fold trailer, which folds up all the sides. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to prices. We're going to go to rice sapling, which is here. We are getting 9.8 from the warehouse. And it looks like it's going to... That's the issue. It could potentially go up a lot more. But it could stabilize at about this. So let's just head over to the warehouse, get this unloaded, and see exactly how much we're going to make from 3 pallets of... Is there 3? Yeah, there's 3. 3 pallets of rice sapling. Then the rest of the products which are palleted ready to sell are all going to be sold just at our local stall. So that's nice in terms of we're not having to drive stuff anywhere. We're not messing around with any of that stuff. It's literally just drive it outside of our front gate and we make money, which I think is a fantastic it's a fantastic business strategy, because then we're not messing around doing this. Exactly what we're doing now, where you have to load stuff on and drive it. We not have to deal with this. Cheers, bus. My trailer's quite long, bus, so please be nice to me. Not quite sure where we're selling this to, but let's go and find out. Okay, it looks like we've turned in here. And then here. No entry. Let's go in this way then. Please tell me I can literally just stop. I can. Oh. 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 That was absolutely peanuts. I wonder how many pallets we can save up with next time, instead of spending this much time for $800. That was extremely disappointing. Extremely disappointing. I have noticed, by the way, that my tractor is struggling. We're gonna try to suck it up for now. But I can see that, for example, the mechanical side of it's like halfway halfway down. That's not a good sign. But yeah, we've just got very disappointed there with the rice saplings only bringing in like £900, $900. When I kind of expected, I was thinking like 10 grand, 10,000 when you looked at how much he was making, but yeah, not the news we wanted, was it? Okay, we come back into the farm now. Gonna drive this inside here for now, I think. I don't know when we actually next even need it. Just detach that and head out here. So let's balls up a bit more load in here. Oh, there's another one just generated literally as we're doing this. There's another one just generated. So this one here I've got just making lettuce. And my thinking here is I don't know how much it's going to make. But if it does well, then it could be a very nice earner to have just this one doing only one product. Can we do this? There's no rush. One steady drive saves another trip, because then we've got 3 pallets of mushrooms which we can do in 2 trips, and we'll load the final pallet of lettuce on top of one of the mushrooms. Just don't drop this. Got the honey as well we can bring out here. Okay, please be a better earner than the rice saplings. Okay, that's a little bit better then. That is a little bit better. We've made over 10,000 on them 3 pallets. We've got another pallet left, which is going to take us to, what, say 14,000. Then we've got the mushrooms. Could be a 20,000 month. It could be a 20,000 month. It still blows my mind that I can drive these in real life. You can't master it on a game. Personally, I blame the controller. Imagine if goods actually could get damaged with this kind of driving skill. All my goods would be battered to bits. I've noticed it's very annoying, so I want to try to... There we go, untag the warehouse. Okay, let's drive these. We've got lettuce and mushrooms of some sort on this pallet. Let's go and see what we can make from this. I love the fact we can just... Oh, no, I've dropped it. Ah, for balls. What are we making? What are we making? 3,300. Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. It's a product which literally just takes water. We use water on it, and we are making an absolute fortune. How much is that? 3,800. We're up to 45,000 now. And let me tell you, the month of February in year 2 is going to be a month to remember. Because money is starting to flow. It really is. It really is. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on February. I think our goats are 2 months away from being able to produce milk as well. I don't want to jinx this, but this might be the smoothest loading I think I've ever done. Just the only issue is, yeah, the only issue is I'm getting stuck. Oh my god, I think I've just loaded something quite smoothly. Right, let's go and see the value of this. This looks like it's a different type of mushroom to the other one. So is this one going to bring in the money, or is it going to be not worth as much? If we can go 50... Oh, I've got to go back. If we can go 50,000 with these two pallets, I will be... Well, we get 1.6, so I think we're going to struggle. Okay, so we found out the other mushrooms are worth a lot more than this one. So I think we might go in and just deactivate the other one. Thank God products don't get damaged. You can just plow into them like that. 1.6, that's 49,000 we have made from our products. Now I see that there's still only one jar of honey. I wonder if do we take it or do we wait a bit? Doesn't seem to fill up because it's been one box for quite a while now. I think I'm going to take it and just see again, is the price much different to last time? Because last time it wasn't even worth making it. Let's just take this back. Also, it would be very nice if this one pallet can get us over to the 50,000 mark. But I don't think so. As you can see there it says 8%. But it's been sat there for quite a long time. So I'm very curious how long it takes to produce. Let's see. Yeah, 330. So again, it doesn't produce much, and that's the issue with the honey. I think is it's just not a big earner for us, but it costs us nothing. We don't even use water for it, so at the end of the day, there's no harm in it just kind of sitting there. See if anything else has randomly appeared, but it doesn't look like it. The last thing I want to check is contracts for today. What is there? So the sewing, that was, I can't remember what that was. We could maybe look at that. There's rock removal, plowing I'm not doing again, deadwood, no. Sewing, it's a big field as well on field 87. I think we're going to just reject it. We've made enough money today to head back to our farm, stick the kettle on, I think, and come back in February. Sorry, in March, when maybe... Was it March? You can see grass. Maybe we could do some grass work. Planting of cotton. Was it oats need planting? Peas. Poplar. Potatoes. Spinach. Sugar beet. Sugarcane. Sunflowers. I'm curious now then. If we go there, sleep until the morning. Let's see exactly what is available on the contracts, because I'm feeling there's going to be a lot. So, I think it's raining. Is it raining? No, it's a nice day. Okay. Shall we see what's what, shall we? So first off, there's no honey. Oh, there is a honey. It's just appeared. Okay. So honey has just appeared. Is there any milk? There's no milk at the minute. Is there any eggs? There is some eggs. Okay. So do I sell the eggs now, or do we see if it builds up in the next month? I think we can do that, can't we? We've got some more mushrooms. We've got some more of that. We've got some more rice sapling, which I think I'll wait until that maxes out. Okay, so we've got them we can move this month. I think what we're going to do is... I'm curious how much the eggs are worth. Let's head over to the eggs. I mean, it's getting very late. It's like nearly 1 o'clock in the morning here, and I need to get to bed soon. But this is it's gonna be a long video. It's gonna take me a few days to record because we're doing a whole year. But let's we've got the eggs. 13 crates of eggs. We're gonna just put it on top of here. And we're gonna go in there. Pick that up. Now I assume if we drop the eggs it's gonna end badly. So let's oh, we've got something there as well. Oh, we have pallets popping up all over. The month of March I think could be a very lucrative month as well. So let's see this. First off, the eggs. 38, okay. The eggs made nothing. And 1,500 there. I think what that tells me is when we get eggs, we know not to take them straight away. Let the pallet fill up. There's no reason to not let it fill up, I think. Okay, let's just pick that up. I think what we'll do is we will come around here. I think we'll try to see if we can get it on top of here. I'm trying to get a good angle so I can see what I'm doing, but it's so difficult. Maybe this angle might actually be better for lining up the pallets. And we've got another 3 have come out, so I think we're gonna have a good month. We've got garlic and lettuce on this pallet here. The lettuce normally fetches a decent amount. 3.6 for the lettuce. The garlic has brought 1.6. Let's go and pick up the next 3 pallets, shall we, and see what we can bring in for them. Not the biggest fan of these rice sapling. I'm very disappointed in terms of what they bring in. I'd expect a little bit more. Oh, we actually get starting to get the hang of it a little bit better. Nope. That's the issue. Sometimes I press the back button, which accelerates me away. Right, to see if we can take all 3 at once. Might not be the best suggestion with such a weak truck, but we'll give it a go. And if we don't drive like an idiot, we might be able to unload all 3 of these at once. Then we can have a look, see if there's anything decent on the contract list to potentially get us over that 10,000-20,000 for the month. 3.5 there sold. Another 1.7. Oh yes. 60k now, and we're only in March, by the way. I think if I can... Oh, there's 3 there, mate. We are only a month away, I think, from goat milk. Right, there's nothing. There's nothing come out. I just want to have a look at the goats. No, there's nothing. Okay. Leave my forks like that because, you know, health and safety. Right, let's look at the finances and for the first couple of months so far. So, January, we made 9,302. Last month, February, we made 22,997. This month, we've already made 12,371. Contract-wise, there is some. Bale wrapping. We love a bale wrapping. It's the easiest bit of money you're going to make. Hoeing, no. Fertilizing is also a easy bit of money. But I think the bale wrapping is the job I'm going to do. Not today, because... But for you, it's like 2 seconds. I think bale wrapping I'm going to do, and then we'll see how we end March financially. Okay, so we are heading up here to pick up our last one. It's been another easy, enjoyable situation. There's the last one done. So contract is finished. So if we jump out. Let's jump out and then go there. And go down to contracts, active. Collect that. Mission was done. 66,000 in the bank now. And in March, we've done quite well. We've done quite well so far. Financially then. So we have January, February, March shown up there. So far in March, we've made 17. We made 22, well, basically 23 the month before. You can see sold products 23 that there, 12 here. I think we've got time. I'm probably going to get another contract in today. Get that done, and then we'll look at how far we can go. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to jump forward a couple of months where I think I'm only going to be doing contracts or maybe selling 1 or 2 things. But mostly it's going to be just contracts. So we'll get forward to June and see how much we made over the last couple of months. So we have just completed the month of June, and it's been a very successful month finance-wise. So in April, the month after we last updated, we made 15,733. Now, as you can see, we had the property maintenance extra. We sold 22,000 in products. We spent 81 euros on fuel. We also had to bring in some food, so bale cost of 3,400, and then also some chicken feed of 3,000. So that's why it was only 15,000 in the end. We ended up spending 6.5. We then only made 4,700 on some contract work in the month of May. That was because I was waiting for June for quite a lot of products to be ready. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this rice sapling at the end of the year because we only made about 3,000 on 8 pallets of that and a pallet of goat's milk. But in total we sold 21,000 because we did have some lettuce to sell, and we have also done some contract work which was just over 5,000. You can see the harvest income at 2,300. That must be the rice sapling. I assume that's what that is there. But yeah, we're doing alright. 115,000 in the bank. So we're now going to do July, August and September and see how them months can go along and see how we continue to make money on this No Farm Challenge. Okay, so we have done a couple of months. There's no things in the contracts that I want to do. Harvesting for 7,000, it takes so long to harvest. To be honest with you, I'm sure how much money you can make in a year without having to drag out all that kind of stuff. So the last 3 months, and in July, I made 20,000. All of it was on sold products. A little bit of property income there, but sold products basically was it all. In August, you can see if we go right to the top then. So we sold a building, which was, we sold the rice sapling, which I said I was going to get rid of. It's just not worth the effort. I took 6 pallets to the warehouse and we sold it for not even $1,000. It's just not worth the effort of loading it on, etc. So we sold 14,700 in terms of pallets of rice, in terms of pallets of lettuce, etc. And we had to buy food for the cows, so 7,000 spent. I've still got 2 bales left. And we did 24,000 in contracts. We did one which was ploughing and one we did baling. So the baling one was a little bit of tricky, but we did it. And in September, we've made 37,000. So we sold 7,700 in products, lettuce and mushrooms. And then I went on the hunt down the bottom left of the map. I decided to have a look around here, checked out this old buildings down here. And there was some old buildings I found down here when I was doing a contract job. So we ended up having a look around and I found 3 of them old mill products. So we picked up 30,000 for that. So we're over 200,000 in the bank now. Now, if you remember, we started before we bought the farmland, tractors, etc. We had 250,000. So if 1 year of hard work on this farm can take us back over the 250,000, I think we put ourselves in a fantastic position. So we now have... I'm going to go to sleep because there's nothing to do in September now. I've sold the stuff. We're going to have October, November and December. Let's see if we can get over that 250,000 mark. The face is back. So it's December now. We've done the last 3 months. 2 seconds for you. There's nothing here which is worth doing. Ploughing and stuff is just a chow on for that kind of money, to be honest with you. So this kind of stuff we're not going to be doing. Which means we are very close to being done. We have nothing here. We have nothing here. We have no mushrooms. We have no eggs. Our cows now have food, etc. They have been a mess on to deal with, by the way. As they get older, they are eating like there's no tomorrow. So as you can see, my trailer is full of hay, square bales this time, to try to just keep them going. So the last thing for us to sell before we get the total is this milk, and it's the longest drive. So let's pick up this milk, pick it up properly maybe, just so we can not stress it's going to fall off the whole trip. Okay, this milk is picked up. There's only 32 litres of 3%, but this will mean that we've completely emptied ourselves out, ready for the end of year recap financially. Now, we did sell some milk last month, and we got 16,000 euros, dollars, pounds. 16,000 for goat milk. I think it was about 70%. So there's a little marker for you that if you do leave the goat milk a few months to just add up, you do end up with a good amount, to be fair. So they make money to justify the hay. The cows, on the other hand, I'm a bit concerned that we are spending a lot more money than we're getting back. I think they've cost me about 15,000 this year alone on hay. So that is something to take into account maybe for you guys. Do you want cows? Can you justify the cost of them? Because at the minute I'm unsure I can. Obviously, in... what is it? 12, 24. It's going to be a couple of years still before I think I can even sell them at 3,000 a pop. There's going to be about 65,000, but the problem is I have a feeling they might end up costing me 40,000 in hay, and the trips backwards and forwards. Are they worth it? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think the cows are worth it. Goat, 100%. 100%. Let's see what this is worth, shall we? Don't think at 3% is going to be worth much. No. $200. So, let's put that up like that. Then what we're going to do, because I can see our tractor has a little bit of wear and tear in it. I only get over the train track, don't we? But just here is the place we can go to fix a vehicle. If we go to... let's have a look. So repair, $35. Repair that. $7 repair that. $292. Right? I'm not worried about touching up the paint. But as long as it's fully repaired. And we fueled up not long ago. Just before the last run we did. November. Yeah. Fairly fueled up. I'm getting a little bit better on the forks, but I do think a investment would be a small fork truck for taking the goods to our farmer's shop, because This is so big and clunky to get in and around the greenhouses. So a little fork truck might be so much easier for loading, etc. So that would be something I would consider, as well as a couple more greenhouses, because financially we're doing really, really well. We're going to obviously recap that when we get back to our farmland, our cottage land, whatever we're calling it, because there's no fields on it, but we do farm animals. So yeah, farmland, I guess we can call it. One thing I would say is one of the biggest investments and the best investments was that larger water trailer. Been really, really useful, and I do recommend it to you guys. If you are going backs and forwards, get that. It's very, very useful. Okay, so they're ticking along nicely. We've got bales there. That one's still not empty there. Eggs are done. That's all done. That's all done. We are looking in a really, really nice position. So financially then, the last 3 months, October, we had a bit of a break in October. We made 10,200 selling products, and then we had the rest of the day off. Then in November we did some work, so sold products of 14,900. We then did a baling job at 2,481, and this month of December we have harvest income of 14,300. We have 17,000 for sold products. What's the harvest income? Can't remember what that would be. And then we have the bale cost. So we spent 9,200. Then you can see in August we spent 6,900. You can see it's every 4 months we're spending that kind of money. It's a lot of money. I think this 9,200 will last a lot longer. I think it should last 6 months. But it's still a lot of money for the money we're looking to get back in 4 years' time. But if we minus the 16,000 that we had in January off our balance, now we have made 241,000 euros, pounds, dollars in 12 months doing the easy contract work. I've not done any of the difficult ones. I've not done the stuff which pulls your eyes out, except for 1 or 2 which I didn't know at the time. But mainly it's due to the fact of our greenhouses. We have our eggs, we have our mushrooms, we have our lettuce, and we have our miscellaneous. Now in this one, if I can show you what I would do. So I will go into here straight away. I'd select this. And what I would do is, I would deactivate that. And I would just be running this one. This one made a lot more money. And I mean a lot more money. Now in terms of this one, I'll let that one run, because it's nice to have all that miscellaneous stuff. They do make different kinds of money, but the lettuce by far, sorry, this one runs them all. This one just does lettuce, and lettuce by far makes the largest amount. Now, the oyster we've got running there, this oyster mushroom, makes as much as the lettuce, so they're about 3,500 per pallet. So you're getting 2-3 pallets a month of both of them. So you can make 15-20k a month just off them. And now I've switched it to only the oyster. We'll see how quickly they start coming out. This one, like I says, miscellaneous. I would like over the next month to have maybe 2 more greenhouses here. Maybe something else. Maybe we could look at something like pigs or something along them lines. We've got all them kind of options we can look into. We've also got the option there of the silo. We can sell it for 38,000. Now, if I just check, view is here. We go into there, vehicles. So tractors, I didn't say I was too interested in. Or just a forklift, because we can just go backs and forwards. So you're looking at 55,000. Okay. 8.2 ton, 57 horsepower, but that doesn't matter. It's electric. If we go, that one we can customize. That one we can't. But you see the price difference. What's the other options? We've got a skid steer here at 30, 35. But I mean, it would do the job, but then we would need the lift on it. We've got a front loader here. Again, kind of like a fork truck, but I think it's just a basic fork truck would do the job here. These are very expensive for what they are. I think just a basic fork truck would do the job. And then, do we need a bigger tractor? Not right now. It does what we need. It's going to be going to get water and doing that kind of thing, but I think we could easily, adding a fork truck for 50k, we could easily be up at 450,000 by the end of the next year, because we're going to be adding a couple of things which are going to end up costing us, say, 70,000. We could sell the silo, which we're never going to use for grain. That would fund the new greenhouses, which would then just rake in an absolute fortune. The only thing I would consider is a bigger thing for water, just long term, because it would be nice to try to understand the position we're in. Now, we've got 17 Angus cows worth that much. We've got 17,000 there, we've got 7,000 there. The health is going to improve, the age is going to improve, the value is going to go up as well with the older they get. We've got all our chickens, which again are dropping eggs. We've got over 1,000 euros, dollars, pounds from our chickens last time. I just think we're in a really good position. I really do. And we've made over 240,000 euros, pounds, dollars in the last 12 months. And it's only lunchtime on December. So we still have time to go and eat Christmas dinner. Thank you for watching this extended episode. Please make sure you do go down, comment your opinions below. And I will see you in the next one on TN Sims.